Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today, I have here with me Jonathan Shah, EBD,
Hello, everyone.
and myself, David D. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing? Today, we're
I'm
gonna.
good.
Okay,
That's
good.
good,
Good.
Jonathan. Yeah, and actually good as well. Thank you,
Okay.
David, for welcoming us. So, David, what are we going to be talking about today?
Ableism, and
I guess
um,
we're going to be more focused on understanding what lateral ableism is all about.
yes, lateral
Yeah.
ableism.
So, if anyone has any comments they want to add, let us know in the comment section. So,
Evie,
lateral ableism. What are,
we gotta dissect lateral ableism. What is
yeah, what are
ableism?
your thoughts, David? What is lateral ableism?
Say, what is lateral ableism? See, ableism is being prejudiced against people with disabilities,
Okay.
and lateral ableism is
Yes.
probably someone with a disability being prejudiced against someone else with a disability.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Is that what you understand?
Yeah. No, I'm starting
Yeah.
to understand that. So, natural ableism is basically when one person with a disability is superior or acts superior towards
Yeah.
other people with disability.
Yeah. For example, I'm blind, and you're in a wheelchair.
Yep.
I act more superior to you because why do you get why do I get the braille things with braille and you can't reach the buttons?
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, in a way,
We
you
have
probably.
a common high volume
Ibi, can you
thank
read the comment?
you.
Yeah.
If
No, all good. Yeah.
also please write comments if you need anything and like and share. Please let us don't be afraid to write comments.
Yes, exactly. So, a comment from Bronwyn, sorry, Jonathan and David. So someone with a disability is looked down upon by another person with a disability. Yes. So, you're spot on, Bronwyn. That's more
Yeah.
understanding of natural ableism. And so it's happening in our communities, isn't it, Jonathan and David?
Yes, it is. Some people think they're more
Yes.
superior than others.
Yeah, because sorry, Jonathan, yes?
Lateral ableism is about people with disabilities having certain prejudices against one another.
Yes, they could be prejudiced against one another, but they don't necessarily have to have the same disability. They can have other disabilities, and they can also have the same disability.
Exactly, David. No, you're right. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's just I guess acknowledging or looking down towards someone because they're seen as different as somebody else is not something that we should tolerate. But it still happens.
But why do you think they do that? Is it because they entitled to more, or they think why
Look at
would
David,
someone?
I guess it comes down to many factors. I guess it's kind of like a domino effect. You know, people act ableist towards them. So they I guess feel hungry for power and they act ableist towards others they see as being less.
Can we have any comments saying if anyone has been experienced ableism against them, natural ableism, and how you feel? You don't have
We
to.
have a question.
Yes, so look, I'm gonna just answer Bronwyn and say most definitely it happens to most of us. So Bronwyn said, do you guys think this happens when somebody doesn't identify with having a disability? And to answer your question, Bronwyn, I think yes.
I say yes.
It happens all the time.
I've had one lady help me once down the stairs. She goes, "You must like." Was once at the train station. She goes, "You look like you need help like me." I go, "Help like you? What's wrong with you?" She goes, "I'm deaf." I go, "Well, how do you then? How are you hearing me?" She goes, "I'm reading your lips." So some people can be deaf but don't look it.
Yeah. Exactly. But I guess it's more like people who are quite independent will look towards will look down towards someone that I guess requires support.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
guess so.
that's another example of lateral ableism.
I just a comment from Broadway. She said, "Oh wow."
So, yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, look. I guess it's I guess people um, look of I haven't really experienced lateral ableism, but I can get where people come from when
Yeah,
a person with disability does talk down upon you, and it confuses I guess people the person because they're put in a situation where they feel less valued than the person with the disability, and so yeah, it affects their mental health.
yeah. It'll affect mental health always, and that they'll feel less worth
Yes, exactly.
and bullied.
Exactly.
Can I ask a question to both of you
Yep.
Yeah.
and to the audience?
Yeah, you want to ask a question, both of us, and to the audience?
Yep.
What does ableism feel like to you?
Oh, that's a very good question, Jonathan.
What
David,
does
what does ableism
what
feel like for you?
ableism? Well, what does it feel like? It makes you feel a bit worthless.
Yeah.
A bit well, I don't let it get to me, but you don't want it to get to you. You want to prove them a point.
Exactly.
Okay?
And just a comment from Bonwan said that that's the thing. That's a big thing, isn't it? Feeling like someone is being bullied. Exactly. Like David said, it makes you feel devalued. It makes you feel like you really have no purpose, and it does
You
impact
always
on
want
your
to make a
mental health.
point. You're always there trying to prove a point.
Exactly, David. Exactly.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easy way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools to let you record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Yes, yes, I've been through that. It's the worst feeling. But once you let go, I guess it becomes a great feeling. But
You know,
ableism is not something we should have to face within our community, within our lives.
and try not to dwell on it too much, because if others don't know better, we know better.
Yep.
You've got people behind you. You've got a lot of people behind you.
Yep. Sorry, Jonathan.
Jonathan, yes, you're asking a question?
Can I ask, who are you proving a point to?
That's
Yourself.
a very good question.
Like, why is it our
I'm proving a point to.
responsibility?
Hold on, David. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, Jonathan. What are you saying?
Why is it our responsibility to prove something to other people?
And that's a good question, Jonathan. And I guess it's that natural response that you get when somebody does put you in that position. And so you try your best to blend in and feel included and be equal to that person. And so I guess that's why people try and prove a point, and they try and they try. And yeah, that just makes them feel worse. We just got a few comments from Julie. Yeah. I look. I guess everybody is sick of defending themselves, and so we gotta get out of the habit of facing ableism. So welcome back, David. You had some IT
Sorry.
issues.
Yeah, I just had some IT issues, just dropped out.
Yeah, so I was mentioning something about defending ourselves, always standing up, trying to prove a point. And Jonathan asked, why is it that we need to always prove our point?
We don't have to always prove a point, but we feel like it's for ourselves.
Yeah, it's our natural response.
It's our natural response.
Because we try and we try and be equal to that person. We try and I guess I feel like we're included. So we try our very best to prove our point. Yeah.
See, what you can do is, like, you show that you prove a point to yourself, and you feel like you've achieved something. That you can do what they do, but better, and you've got a disability.
Oh, and we also got Julie joining us. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, get involved into the discussion. Let us know your thoughts. So yeah, look, natural ableism. Look, it's bad enough that we're facing ableism within our community, and
Yeah.
for us as well. But then when it gets to lateral ableism, it becomes quite heavy. It does get quite emotional. Because we're talking about people like within our very own community, people with disability are
Always,
judging us and
always
are making us feel like we're less human than they are.
remember, before you do lateral ableism, think to yourself, would you like someone to do that to you?
That's a good point. No, I wouldn't.
So,
But then again,
so,
I guess everybody has their own views and opinions.
so, like they say, do unto others as you want others to do unto you.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Look, as someone who started a charity against discrimination and to promote inclusion of people with disabilities. When I first experienced lateral ableism, it was a shock because in my mind it was like, how could another person with a disability do this when they probably know the trauma of discrimination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it does lead to trauma.
I understand you. I understand if it's someone with a disability, they shouldn't be doing the same ableism to another person. But remember, we've got a disability. You shouldn't. You're not better than anyone else with a disability.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just because at home you get special treatment doesn't mean you got to get you're going to be better treated than others that have disability.
You gotta understand,
Yeah,
and everybody in society has gotta have the same mindset. We're all equal. We're all human beings. We've all come from the same place, I guess.
exactly.
And so
And we're
we
all on the
shouldn't
same team.
be divided. We should not be divided.
We're
And
all on the same
especially
team.
exactly, we are all on the same team, but we're still living in this world where we're divided, and some people are seen as better than others, and
Yeah,
it's
no one's
it's
superior.
exactly, it's got to stop, but there's still a long way to go. It's you have to be positive about yourself, and you know, live in a positive environment, and
The
just
best
stay away
thing
from ableism.
But
the best thing
every
you can do is
Yeah.
make others feel good and make others feel good too. Feel that they're useful.
Yeah.
But if I guess my point is sometimes when you're dealing with pain or dealing with some form of discrimination,
Mhm.
it's all well and good to say be positive,
To be
but
positive, yeah.
it does from time to time wear you down, and I guess when it comes from within the disability community, it can be more shocking.
Yeah, exactly. I guess in saying that, people with disability should learn how to stand up for themselves. They do have a voice, and
Not
they
all.
do have more choice and control within their lives. Let's avoid ableism and let's just stand up for ourselves.
And just a comment to end off this episode. Yes, said I like this conversation where just we've loved having you.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Just thank you very much for that comment and for that feedback. And we always welcome you to our podcast. So
And also,
I'm
if
glad
you
you've enjoyed the conversation.
and also if you ever want to talk about something and anything, please put it in our comments so we have suggestions what you want to hear about
Yep.
and what you're interested. You've been watching CripChat, your weekly podcast for, for everything disability. Thank you for joining us today, and please join us next week. God bless.
we
Thank you.
have one more comment.
Yes. Thank you, Julie, for that. Having the confidence to stand up for yourself and let your voices be heard. Exactly, Julie. Thank you for that. And like David said, you have watched Scripture, and we will see you next week. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.
I'm
Thank you and
sorry
bye.
for all the IT issues.
It's all good. See you for now.
It's all good. See you for
Bye
now.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.